with me, I have the always great Jazz Hands.
Hiya, everybody.
Yes.
Good to be back. I took a week off, and it's great to be back for more Kickstart League.
Yes. For your favorite game?
Yeah. I mean, it's up there. Definitely in my top 10 favorite games. Up next, we've got Natural Born Chillers and Iron Maiden. And you know what? I may not play this game much. I love watching it. I love seeing people play it. It's an awesome game.
That is a pretty common opinion. Under Night, from the surface, it looks like such a simple game. Looks like such an easy game. And then you get into the point where you're like, damn, this game really does still just take a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like the grid system just adds so much to that. And we're already seeing in this Kickstart League, people start to incorporate the grid into their plan. We're seeing a lot more chain shifting as the weeks have gone on. We're seeing players meditate. Concentrate, that's the word. We're seeing players concentrate to kind of take advantage of somebody not getting in close and get a little bit ahead in the grid. It's very cool.
Yeah. So I think we're just waiting on a final TO. But to kind of expound on that, Under Night has a lot of these great situations where you can do the standard fighting game thing that wins you the game, right?
Yeah.
I get the knockdown, I do the pressure, I do the thing that gets me more pressure, or like I do the thing, I get out safely. Or you can do the thing that wins the cycle. And sometimes that's concentrating, and sometimes that's just like, you know what? I need the cycle so that they don't get the cycle on my Oki. So instead of running up and swinging at them, I'm just going to pull up and I'm going to block.
Yeah, and sometimes that thing to win the cycle, to expand on that, is it'll give you meter for the next round. So you always have so much resource in this game.
Yeah.
Especially if you're using that cycle well. There's a win, and then there's a win, but I chain shifted and I had the cycle. Yes. It's like a bigger win, you know?
Are we still waiting on Jaxus?
I think so.
Let me check. Yeah, it should be Jaxus calling matches.
There's something slightly funny to me about the fact that we had to hold up the last one because of the controller issues. Now here we are. Oh, here we go. Yep, we're good to go.
We're good?
I think.
Gaming? We're balling? I was just DMing
waiting.
now.
Yeah, we're waiting for the go ahead.
Yeah, we're good to start once we have.
So, this format, just so everyone's aware, hey, could you kick us to the overview with all 6 players?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're good to go. In this format, we've got 2 teams of 3. This is a Kickstart League, so a lot of these players are still learning this game, other than probably the team captains. The 3 players on the left of your screen, the Natural Born Chillers, and 3 players on the right of your screen, Iron Maiden. They'll play each other, so there'll be 9 matches total. Everybody on the left will play everybody on the right in best of 3 matches. Every game you win is worth a point. I like this format, and you were touching on this during the last match. I like this format because even winning a single game against a player that's considered a higher tier than you, that's significant.
Or your same tier.
Upsets matter so much, even if it's not the whole set.
But like even within, like, if you're a mid player or low player, winning your set is so important.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to be the best. You just have to improve over the course of the league. The teams that do well are the ones that improve over the course of the league.
All right, and we're getting into it. We're seeing
pushing Go-On to the corner.
Yes. Go-On, a player that I play with quite a lot during the week. Has their confirms down on this character pretty good.
Oh yeah, great use of that orb to extend the combo.
And for the average chess player, perhaps a little more patient than the average type of person who plays this.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Seth is just run up and do stuff. Just be aggressive, be the rushdown character. The full one we've seen do land away, look for an opening, and then go in. Mr. Gentleman once again takes the corner.
Now, every time I see Gentleman play, I ask people on comments, Would you believe me if I told you this guy plays Saw Bad Guy?
Yes. Yes, I would. It feels like it's constructive unga bungaing in a way.
Yeah.
Just going in, but like with a plan.
Yeah, no, his strike throw is quite strong. As we're seeing in this early set.
Admittedly, though, the colors do bias my opinion a little bit there.
Yes, the Iron Maiden is much like my team, is a team with a themed team color.
Love that.
Confirming into the super, gets a grip of damage. Oh.
There's the orb. Good reversal. Not afraid of that orb. Showing the soul bad guy you're talking about. That orb puts pressure on because it shoots a projectile after a set delay.
Yes.
Mr. Gentleman, just unafraid, goes for the DP. Well played.
Now, some people might have opinions about Tsurugi as a character.
Yeah.
A character that we maybe expected to be a lot worse than he actually is. All I will say is
as a skateboard. That's pretty cool. I'm down with a character like that being pretty good.
His name is Tony.
Oh, is that where it comes from? Ooh, great use of that orb there.
Yeah.
Gets the cross up on himself.
Yeah.
There's that patience you're talking about from Kolwan. Being willing to wait, look for an opening, especially while the orb's out threatening the space.
Well, because there's a typical low-level Seth player trap of just doing lots of blink pressure, doing lots of teleports. That can be very dangerous. Ooh. And I'm loving the text on these gold throws that we were seeing. Still, JG Frey still able to get away with doing them in pressure. Colin is like, no. This button isn't my mental stack.
Yeah, it's tricky because gold throw is pretty different from something like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So good spacing, get straight hit in. There's the orb. Doesn't extend the combo. Once again, just a straight hit. No big combo here.
Nice smash
solid
out.
Air block by Kolwan.
Nice smash out, gentlemen.
Got Kolwan in the corner.
We're just
Keep the
seeing,
pressure on.
we're just seeing this like nice, very loose stagger pressure here from gentlemen. Ooh, but great mash out.
Yeah, even in that stagger pressure, we saw a green shield come out by Kolwan.
Yeah.
Mr. Gentleman just waiting it out, letting it happen. Again, great patience by both players, despite playing very go in and hit stuff characters. It's a chain shift, gonna get a lot of meter, but not really going to have space for it in the gauge. There's the hit.
Although I would say these the tides definitely feel like they're changing.
Yeah, it feels like Kolwan's starting to adapt a little bit, especially compared to the first game. We'll see if there's enough time left in the set to really make the most of it. Ooh, good tech.
Ooh, nice tech on the raw throw. Oh, goes with the invincible super. We got butter to spend on it.
Pushing Kolwan back into the corner. Mr. Gentleman with a bunch of resource on tap, too.
Ooh, this is it.
Ooh, and takes the cycles. Ooh. Oh, nope, never mind.
Do the IW
It
anyway.
did switch. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I think that kills.
Yeah, somebody asked me this recently, and I've been thinking about it ever since. Why does he just make a rock? During that, he just makes a rock. He doesn't like punch you through the rock. He doesn't interact with the rock.
Just makes a rock.
He just makes it. He just punches you next to it.
I would have to watch it again. I'm not
Yeah. I'm sure we will
I'm
get
not
to see
paying
it. I'm sure we'll get to see it again.
Up next, we have the Living Shadow and Free.
Yeah, free win. Rocking that
Here is
sweet play Blaze Blue tag.
Blaze Blue.
I agree. It's a good game. If you like blocking, you'll love that game.
Yes, that's what I look for in a fighting game. I just really want to find a game where I just block.
Well, you also get to make people block for a long time.
Oh, okay, good.
Now this matchup, Waldstein had a lot of meaningful changes in this version of the game. That alleviated some of his bad matchups. This is not one of them.
Oh, okay.
I have been told that this matchup still feels as terrible as it looks.
At the same time, like the ability to throw out that shockwave could help work against Gordeau's huge range. But I mean, Gordeau ultimately, we've said it before in the Kickstart League, is a grappler in disguise.
He's not a grappler in disguise. He just is a grappler.
You wouldn't think of it, seeing the size of some of these normals, making great use of that claw to control space, lock down free.
It's a great control tool too. Ooh, nice dash B round start. We're gonna get a lot of damage here. Yep.
Oh, cash in some meter for some more damage. And the corner.
That good old God press. All right.
Living Shadow looking for an opening, looking to get out of the corner here.
Oh,
ooh, there's the grid break. Tried to block the high with the jump in. Gets punished for it with the grid break.
Yeah, that's the kind of the new prime mix-up, I would say, of the game. That stand shield has been buffed heavily, especially for things like assault. So doing assault in icy button into lower throw.
Wait. Yeah, don't do something out of the air.
Yeah.
But hit him on the way down.
All right, 360C, 22C.
Free now get hit with the momentum and the grid. Doesn't have a lot of resource right now, a lot of meter, but could get some of the good chain shift.
That was a big reset meaty.
Sheesh. I don't think Free Win got the memo about this being a tough matchup.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we can ask him to come in on commentary later and give the details.
Is this a tough matchup? Living Shadow turns it around though, comes back and wins it.
One of my favorite interactions in this matchup is, so if both players do command grab at the same time, who do you think wins?
Intuitively, I'd say Waldstein, but that probably means Gordeau.
Gordeau wins. Do you know why? It's because his throw is slower. His command grab's slower.
I hate that.
So he has
no, that makes sense. But
he has
like,
throw invulnerability. He has throw invulnerability during command grab.
I hate that, but that makes sense. Ooh, gonna back off. Just gonna take advantage of your big buttons. Get a little space here. Free gets in. We're seeing Free now use Concentrate a little bit to try to get some grid without having to come in on Living Shadow, trying to stay just outside of the range of those big old normals.
But that's the money button in this matchup if there ever was one. 5C and Icy 5C and Immortal Slide is the Gordeau Waldstein. Oh, great VO.
Fail off. Oh, but there's the reversal. Punishes the C. That's going to cost Free some resource and the round.
Now, I was going to say earlier to tie into the point about low players taking higher matches mattering, but we may not see the ripple of that.
Oh?
If both captains lose to both mid seeds.
Is that? Have we already seen that?
Well, we saw that in the first match with Cole and Mr. Gentleman, and we're getting close to seeing it here as the Living Shadow just
there it is.
He keeps getting away with it. He keeps getting away with it.
Absolutely controlling the pace of that round.
Yeah, no, that is
with the Celestial Vorpal too. Nasty.
Yeah, so Gordeau's command grab, it's kind of slow in most matchups, which is kind of a problem.
Mm-hmm. But here, that's not a problem at all.
I mean, it's not a problem if Waldstein does throw. It's a problem if he presses a button.
That's true. Up next, we'll have Chari and Kolwan.
Yes.
And the score is now tied. Like you were saying, the mids beating the highs canceled out.
But it's a grid control tool. So he throws you, and you lose grid, and he gains a little grid. So he steals a little. Just like I'm sure you famously know, Byakuya's webs, Steel Grid.
Yeah. Which is how Living Shadow is able to enter that Celestial Vorpal.
Yes.
Right out of the gate, we're seeing Cole One play a little patiently, not going to go straight in. Unfortunately, that will give Chari an opportunity to lay down. Okay. Gives Chari an opportunity to lay down a web. Cole One just going to disrespect it, shoot it with the orb. We're just not going to deal with that.
Mods, ban that web. All right. Cole One finding some pressure.
Good throw back there.
Devious mix.
Cole One now just going in, not going to give Chari an opportunity to set up the webs. Just go in.
Yeah. We tried patience. We didn't get punished for our patience, so now we will try.
Realize that the spiders are going to set up webs. We're seeing Cole One be able to adapt back and forth between these kind of two different modes.
Oh, dive kick finds its mark.
Both of these characters very adept at setting something up and then using it as a pressure tool, but Seth can just set something up much faster.
South kind of wants to be a little more mid-screen. Though it matters less in this game now that Orb can't cross up. Because like
almost is gonna kill. Just need to cash in. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does.
Send him your points.
I'm thinking that there's damage scaling. Silly me.
Yeah, so IW damage in this game, which is that super that we just saw, cost 200 meters.
Right.
It has much higher minimum damage, and there are also options to further unscale it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's part of the new combo theory of the game. 2B finds its mark from Chari.
Yeah, good spacing. Ooh, there's a cross up with the web.
Oh my god.
It goes over the web? The movement on this character.
Yeah, he's moving. And we're seeing a lot of this same dive up, dive down, but it's working. So
yeah, it's working, and you know it makes it very hard to place these webs. And
technically,
movement invalidate.
Technically DP and dive, but
oh, something happened. Thank you, Orb.
Oh my god. We're gaming.
It's a wild round end. I blinked. There's the web. Daring Cole One to get in. Cole One gets over it.
Force function overhead. Oh, waking up with a reversal though.
Runs up, goes for the punish. Orb to extend the combo. Puts Chari in the corner. Orb is just so powerful as both a neutral, as a combo tool, as well as, ooh, there's the Infinite Worth.
Infinite Worth EX. And it's my favorite one. Is the JPEGs. That's maybe one of my favorite supers in fighting games.
It's so simple, but it works so well.
Sure. I think it's funny that the JPEG slides around.
Hey now, it's a PNG. Let's give him some credit.
That's actually
Full one take to set.
So interestingly, I'll say this because it does come up. We saw Chari had Vorpal right before the IWX. Which is important because if you don't have it, it grid breaks you. Infinite Worth EX will Vorpal strip you or grid break you, depending on. Jax is saying not the JPEGs. Not the JPEGs!
You know every sprite's a PNG in this game.
You know, I would believe half of them are JPEGs though. That sounds like something French Bread would do.
I mean, it does.
3-1
There's no
going.
transparency on a JPEG.
3-1 going for 360B round start. Going for another one, but it finds the mark. Zoning Enkidu out a little bit.
Yeah, just using that superior range here. Ooh, gets over, but Freewin ready for it. Ooh, goes for the super.
Pulling the free Hibiko Rugal with the God Press. Into the
dominant round by Freewin.
Into that classic Waldstein dash block Oki.
Very quick low at round start. Calls out Conundrum's advance.
360B.
Excuse me, that was throw range?
Yup, 360B, baby.
Oh boy.
So, Waldstein is a grappler where if you stand it with punish range, he actually just kills you. It's what makes him one of my favorite big bodies of all time. Nice.
Throw.
Tech.
It's grabbed anyway.
I'm telling you, alternate players, they'll get put at frame disadvantage. They'll do something invincible.
Freewin takes the game.
And at this rate, it's really going to come down to the interactions, as we were saying earlier. Less between the captains. Because after this, if Freewin wins this and ties it back up, then only the captains will play each other. And it will literally only be the interactions between the middle player and the rookie players.
Yeah, I like that a lot more than the conventional team format, where it's really just whoever's the best player, they'll pretty much kill it. Freewin locking Conundrum in the corner, gets the perfect.
Hits him with the overhead. Tricky low. Ball bounce.
What a round start. Yeah, Freewin controlling these rounds is leading to constantly having Vorpal, constantly having grid to change shift to have gauge now. Almost got a full bar off that.
Oh my god. Conundrum tried not to sugarcoat it. Didn't work out.
Conundrum did avoid the perfect that round though.
It's true though. That's true.
To their credit.
So yes,
Up
now
next, go ahead.
Yeah, as I was explaining earlier, now the only interactions captains will have is between each other. Meaning it comes down to these matches of mid versus low, low versus mid, and of course, most importantly, mid versus mid and low versus low.
The classic low versus low ending. I love that we have that as the final match. Tied up score though.
Tied up. Both captains getting upset by the mids, and then coming back to close the gap.
It's the fun part of the Kickstart League. Anything can happen. We've got Living Shadow and Chari now. Living Shadow asserting pressure, but Chari getting out of the corner, starts fighting, gets the throw to side switch, lays down a trap.
Yep. Puts down web.
Still, you can just hit right through it with your big old scythe.
It's true. 5C
Love me
whips.
some big buttons.
Well then, do I have a character for you?
Hits him with the old Kai special. Yeah, what character should I be playing if I want big buttons like that? Bordeaux?
You should play Hilda. No, you shouldn't.
No, I shouldn't.
Ooh, that new jumping force function. I don't know if it's jumping or if it's like
in the corner.
6FF.
Gets the low.
This might be it.
Like
if we spend IW here. Oh, we don't even need it.
No. Had the meter.
Yeah, if we I was gonna say if we spent all 200 of it. But we didn't even need that.
Yeah, turns out you just needed 100.
And in Vorpal, only 75. Or you get 25 back.
If it hits, or
no, if you spend.
I didn't know that.
Walkbacks, it's new to the game.
I like that because it makes Vorpal all the more important, which is such a central mechanic. I like that.
I don't like it.
Shadow locking Chari in the corner keeps the pressure up.
I don't like it because everyone's stealing my character's gimmick.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, Living Shadow, dominant rounds.
Dominant set so far.
Yeah.
We'll see if Shari's able to get out, lay down some of these traps, but Living Shadow just not giving the space for any of that.
Shadow may make it out of the set without dropping a game.
Oh, there's the low. That'll be it.
That's the standing low, baby.
And Living Shadow takes the set and puts their team in the lead by 2.
Up
Iron
next,
Maiden's gotta
we'll
put
see,
in some work to catch up.
We'll see Conundrum versus Mr. Gentleman. Now, some may say that Tsurugi, he's just, he's just Enkidu but better. And to those people, I would say, you're kind of right. You're kind of spit.
I mean,
those are facts.
I can see it. Enkidu has things like the counter, which is a very powerful tool, but I mean, Tsurugi has a big shield.
It's true. Actually, funnily enough, that's how Enkidu deals with set play.
Just
Like
puts up a counter.
If you put up, because he can counter unsuccessful counter. If it doesn't vacuum you in, he can cancel counter into counter. So he can if you put
be successful.
Yeah, but if you put Hilda puts a delayed projectile on your wake up, he can just keep countering. And then if you walk too close to him, he vacuums you in. It's pretty funny.
Good spacing by Conundrum there. Anticipated Mr. Gentleman's approach and punishing for it. Now has the corner.
Alright.
Let's see if Mr. Gentleman can get out here. Well, they've got really getting a chance to attack. There's the Havoc. Counter hit combo.
Now, both of these characters, once they have you in this situation, they're so scary to press against. Because,
yeah, Conundrum just it's true. Put a lot of fear into Mr. Gentleman. Didn't feel like a lot of buttons were able to come out there.
Enkidu's pressure is full of these gaps, but you have to guess where he's putting the big ones and the small ones.
Well, now it's Mr. Gentleman's turn for that situation. We'll see if Conundrum can find their way out here. Gets the corner combo. Hops over with the tech, but still gets punished for it.
Forward air tech. All right, here we go. Look, he makes a rock.
Makes the rock.
And he doesn't do anything with it.
Because it looks cool in the background. We got 2 perfects back to back. It's a scary situation to be in the corner against either of these characters, and that's how both have looked. Both have been.
Now, notably,
you're right, but the rock looks cool. You might use it as a ramp.
Conundrum is walking into this last round with a fat stick of butter.
That's true.
But Gentleman is finding the opening.
Pushing Conundrum to the corner. Oh, gets out. All right, we're just going to keep crossing each other up. Trying to get out of the corner.
Get some plus frames here. Gentleman does not press.
Both players are recognizing that the corner is not a good place to be and are fighting to get out of that. Even if sometimes it means they're getting punished for it.
All right.
Great defense by Conundrum. Look at the opening.
He's not going to sugarcoat it. But unfortunately, doesn't find the mark.
3 dominant rounds. You love to see that.
I mean, we just got 2 dudes swanging. They're just pressing buttons out here.
2 perfects, one for one side, one for the other. If we see some good adaptation here for Conundrum, this could be quite the set.
Oh, it's Gord's thing is dash and forward swing. I see. Oh! He says put him there, bud.
Mr. Gentleman gets a hit too. Pushes back towards the corner. Doing a little tug of war. Stage presence here.
Ooh, assaults over the throw tech attempt. Doesn't get a ton of damage for it, but gets this all-important corner control.
There's
Make the rock.
Work. There's
Don't
the
punch
rock.
the rock.
Because you gotta have something behind you. You don't want to do it on just an empty stage, so it makes a rock.
You don't want to make a rock on an empty stomach.
No. Ooh, good throw tag. Gets the opening though.
All right.
Pushing Mr. Gentleman back into the corner. Mr. Gentleman fighting back out. Evens up the life totals.
So looking for him here. Goes for the gold throw and finds it.
Mr. Gentleman now with Vorpal and tons of grid, plenty of resource to work with. Gonna burn some of that to carry Conundrum into the corner.
Ooh, the shimmy of all time.
Conundrum now has the corner. Trying to get through Mr. Gentleman's defenses. Gets the side swap throw.
Oh.
Gets the hit. This could be huge. Takes the lead. Oh, there it is. That round could have gone either way there at the end.
Yeah.
Facing.
Oh, man.
Punish.
Every time I see 6 force function, I get scared a little bit. Oh my god, Conundrum finds the mash!
Pressure. Got Mr. Gentleman in the corner looking for the opening. Gets one. Gonna cash in some resource for a big combo.
Opts for grid control instead.
And it's gonna pay off here. Gets the cycle.
Do we spend it? I feel like we spend it here. Oh, we don't. We hold on to it.
One more hit's all Conundrum needs to stay in this.
Oh, we're punished! Surely we spend it here.
Infinite worth?
Yeah.
There it is. Almost enough to get the KO, but one more good interaction. No way! Gets the reversal for the KO.
I mean, if you think he's going to press a button, he's going to press a button.
And
now,
thus far, these players are more than willing to press buttons in pressure.
And now, I think for the first time tonight, we have an upset that is guaranteed to have ramifications through the score. Because this win here, even if Conundrum only wins one here, that puts a lot of pressure on Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I don't have the rosters in front of me or know who's which captain. Is Conundrum the captain or?
Oh no, Conundrum is their lowest. It's their rookie player.
Oh, okay. So it's the low tier against the mid tier.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be a punish.
Not quite a huge one, but we're gonna get another shot. I see 5C. Record keep it safe.
Mr. Gentleman getting some space though. Opts for the chain shift, but you're not going to get any meter because the gauge is full at the moment.
Alright.
Even so, it's a valuable thing to do because you can tell if your opponent pressed buttons. There's the infinite warp. Not quite enough.
Ooh, great throw tech.
Both players at very low health. Gets the overhead out of the corner. Pushes out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a mid, but you know, if you don't think it's coming.
The dive kick's a mid?
Yup. It's a dive
Whack.
kick. Hey, Yun's dive kick is a mid. And so is Kuma's.
I mean, I'm down. It makes some sense because it's such a fast hitting attack.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't want to live in a world where dive kicks are overheads.
Mr. Gentleman, back and forth, great spacing.
Ooh, CVO.
Oh, drops the combo. Gonna get punished for it.
That's drastic.
Conundrum not able to get a big punish off that despite having a ton of resource. We'll see how that improves over the course of the league. Solid hit.
Now, gentlemen, fighting for his life out here.
Guy doesn't want to drop this now. There it is. Gets the hit. Drives out of the corner. We're in round 3 for the 3rd time in this set.
Game 3, round 3. Oh, thank God game 5, round 5 isn't possible. Unless you play Tekken.
Players looking for space, playing cautiously.
All right.
Gentleman gets a hit, gonna push Conundrum towards the corner. Cashing in some meter to get some space as well as some damage.
Ooh, but Conundrum able to find the press out.
And you know what? That hit wins the cycle too. Maintaining the Vorpal state.
Ooh, IC2C gets blocked, doesn't follow it up with a Rekka, so it is punishable.
Great chain shift to be able to react there. Mr. Gentleman gets the hit with plenty of resource, plenty of meter, drops the combo,
Oh
gets
my
the throw,
God,
barely a
the
sliver of
pixel!
health, and gets the throw! Conundrum wins the set! That was a throw, right? Or was that the counter?
No, that was throw.
That was a throw. Jeez. Conundrum takes it.
The pixel. I almost said a different word before the word pixel.
A pixel and a dream.
And now this puts a lot of pressure on Iron Maiden. We are 8-5. Up next, we will be seeing the Battle of the Captains, with Freewin on Waldstein, Colin on Seth. Now in the matchup between Fast Mix-Up Ninja and Big Body Grappler, who do you think is at advantage here?
So I feel like whatever I say, you're going to tell me that this game is different and I'm wrong for some reason. But intuitively, grapplers against Rushdown, traditionally the grappler's in a quite happy position for that.
Oh, well, I mean, typically I think that like a character like Chip would beat Pot. But in this matchup, Waldstein has a fair number of buttons that make Seth's life just miserable.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Making great use of these orbs, too, to maintain pressure.
Oh, big 2-2 starter.
Good confirm. Ooh, uses the chain shift and punishes the buttons. There's that orb covering the approach.
Now, all Wald needs is one opening in here.
Ooh, there's that opening. But for Colon.
I think it was going for some kind of shield. Ooh, 6-6B, but gets blocked, beaten out by the invincible round start.
Just barely missed the orb for the extension. Freewin gets the hit, gonna convert for some big damage. Opts to concentrate a little bit, get some grid. Cash in that grid for some meter.
CS sees a button, but chooses not to go for like 360C.
Freewin got the side switch there, but opted to play patient. The threat of the orb is dangerous.
Oh, we got something.
Goes for the reversal, gonna get punished for it though. And Kolwan takes the first game of the set.
Yeah, that is potentially catastrophic for Iron Maiden.
Yeah. As this lead starts getting bigger and bigger, this is set 7, so it's 2 more after this.
Yeah.
So it's still winnable for Iron Maiden, but you can't drop a game at this point.
Yes. And
I think you can drop one more game.
For a tie. But I think if Colin wins this, then
can't specifically do this one.
Yeah, if Colin wins this, then it's just a wrap. It
Yes,
just comes down
but
to
we
points.
will keep playing these out because every point matters for the purpose of succeeding. When we're in the finals bracket at the end, once we've done all these matches over the course of the league, then we will tell teams, hey, this is an elimination warning. You gotta win everything.
All right, Colin is hitting these mix-ups, getting these confirms, going back into the same situation.
Dominant pressure here, but Freewin does have a lot of resource to work with.
Huge 3C. We're going into EX God Press. That will get us the fabled Waldstein dash block Oki. We go into 360.
Suddenly takes the lead. Ooh, good tech, but punishes with the command throw.
Yeah. So
Freewin not giving up yet.
How Waldstein, after EX God Press or a 720 throw, he can dash block and then do striker throw. And it option selects reversals for him.
Kowan gets in, able to carry the combo and get a little bit of corner pressure after this. Free win a little cautious there, backs off because of the orb.
Oh, it's going to be a huge punish!
Oh, 200 meter on deck.
Chooses not to send it. Ooh, gets grid broken.
Grid break.
360C. That right there is a 3-frame command grab. Oh!
Uses the chain shift to confirm.
This.
Gonna burn some resource. Gotta do it now.
Not gonna be it. Big
One
3C.
button is all free win needed. Keeping their team in it just barely.
Alright. Are we gonna see the fabled, the legendary adaptation?
Oh, we love to see it.
Ooh, AB goes for that grid control, dash blocks up.
Free win, not giving Kolwan an opportunity to tap, just pushing him into the corner. Still great defense by Kolwan.
Ooh, tries to jump clap, but gets clipped. And as I was saying earlier, you may not think that that Waldstein Seth is a particularly good matchup for Waldstein, but as we're saying,
jump to get over the command throw. Kolwan's got a pixel of health, probably 0 health because he can't die to chip here.
he's got the magic pixel, but
can you die chip?
oh no.
Okay, so it could be 0.
Oh my god!
The hit. This is a comeback. There it is.
Oh my god!
Another one. Pixel into Dream. Ooh, gets in.
All right, nice confirm. These Seth combos are a little tricky.
Still, Free Win's got a ton of resource on deck.
Ooh, great reaction to the run up for the throw. Dash up, goes for 360, gets teched. Presses on the plus frames, gets hit for it.
Kolwan gonna win this cycle. Still, again, Free Win still has 200 meter, opting to spend some of it on that reversal command throw for some big damage and to get out of the corner.
Did I mention that 3-frame command grab is also invincible?
Yeah, I mean, it's come up a few times, honestly, where it's just being used as an invincible reversal. It's great. Still, this could be enough to do it.
Oh, this is
infinite
100% enough.
Yeah.
And now
Cashes in all the resource.
Now with the captains out of the game, Iron Maiden are going to need to run back 2 2-0s in their favor.
Yeah. To tie. Not even to win. To tie it. You drop a game, you lose, but we won't end it again.
Now we're seeing...
Hey, we haven't done it yet. While we got a chance in this tense moment, go check out the Matcherino if you haven't yet.
Check out the Matcherino. Hopefully there aren't any adverts for alternative digital-based currencies.
My job is to filter those out.
You are doing important work as we head into this next set. Gordo, original uni character. Tsurugi, brand new character. Both of them pressing buttons in neutral.
That's what we like to see. I didn't pay for this game just to not press buttons. Sometimes though, you can punish your opponent with pressing buttons just like that, carrying Living Shadow into the corner.
All right.
There's the throw. Goes for it again. Just putting fear in Living Shadow, looking for the buttons, pressing the throw.
I mean, you do not want to give Shadow an inch.
No, we've already seen this. Living Shadow have dominant performances tonight.
Yeah. And Iron Maiden, as we have said, need these wins.
Yeah, they need to win all of
Oh, 214C, throw back, get a little combo for your throw, a little grid control, jump over him.
Gets the hit though. Using that superior range. Oh, the Ruby gets behind you. Carry it into the corner.
We're gonna spend it.
Opting not to.
It hits from so far away.
Yeah, I notice a trend here. There's a lot of uni characters doing that. Command throws are just so far. Backdashes the approach. Gonna punish with a full combo. Living Shadow wins this round. They will secure the win for the team. Yes.
Oh, okay,
just make sure.
Oh no! Oh god, no punish.
Just a change shift. There's that command throw again. Punishes Mr. Gentleman, pressing buttons.
Okay, gets the knockdown. Wakes up. Reversal.
Shadow closing it out. Just needs one hit. Good approach and then gets
now
in and out.
We got it. We don't.
We've seen the corner be scary before, but Living Shadow gets out, gets the throw, and secures it. That'll be a win for their team, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like there's just a lot of opportunity for Gentleman to do something with the resources that he had. And just kept holding on to them. Now, like, I get, like, you want to, like, hold on to IW so you can get into range of kill and kill. But, man.
I feel like we've seen that already with Mr. Gentleman earlier, where they had resource and it's a kickstart league. We're still in the relatively early days, though we're getting close to midpoint.
But like,
we're going to start seeing Mr. Gentleman adapt and add more resource spend at the right time.
Because like we saw the Living Shadow be very, very proactive with meter.
Oh yeah, you get so much, you gotta spend it.
Yeah. Now getting a dominant control at the start of this round.
Runs up, threatens with that command throw. Always something you gotta watch out for.
Awesome.
The chain shift, drops the combo. Would have been perfect.
Now if Gentleman runs this back, he is the GOAT. I'll take back everything I just said.
Whiff punish from that range, though.
Would I tell you that in Under Night In-Birth, hit game by French bread, characters have big buttons?
Yeah, I see that. I feel like that's kind of a French bread thing in general.
Not as much in Melty.
Too.
Not as much in
too,
Melty.
though, I feel like the buttons are big relative to the characters. I'll say that.
Well, some of them. I wouldn't say it's as universal as this game.
This game, especially Bordeaux,
yeah,
just using that claw move to put in work, keep pressure on Mr. Gentleman, even at this range. Even so, Mr. Gentleman gets in.
Big dash B starter.
There's that chain shift to get an opportunity to see what your opponent's doing. Pressing buttons.
Ooh, IC3C to keep it safe.
Air to air.
Oh, this might be it.
Not quite. One more interaction. You're gonna punish that DP though.
There it is.
Can't be reckless. I respect going for the option though.
All right, and we will now be rolling into our final match.
We've got Conundrum versus Chari.
A matchup of a kind of interesting matchup of like complicated on paper, simple in practice, versus simple on paper and kind of complicated in practice.
Yes.
Characters like Enkidu is like, yeah, he's like the Street Fighter man, and he just presses the button. But his neutral is actually kind of intricate. And
yeah, and I feel like Conundrum's also last time we saw them play tonight was against Mr. Gentleman, and that Sorry,
Yeah.
against Mr. Gentleman.
Gentleman.
Absolutely crazy set. So Conundrum's definitely going into this with some momentum.
Yeah. And then Byakuya may be quite complicated on paper, but sometimes you just press the button. That's the
You just press the button, put down the spider web, and you do the thing.
yeah.
Make it sound so easy.
You put them in the gay baby jail, and then you survive.
Chari trying to punish Conundrum's approach. Conundrum a little hesitant at round start. Pays off.
For the overhead.
Pushing Conundrum towards the corner, but Conundrum gets out. Takes the momentum back. That's some spacing, a little bit of back and forth dashing. Chari just not going to stand for it, just going to punish it immediately.
Alright.
Suddenly a very close round.
Try making liberal use of these force functions.
Yeah, Chari also doing a good job of keeping that mid-range, not getting too close to Conundrum. There's the hit. Ooh!
The OTG?
I thought it dropped.
I thought he would tech out. Nice, do a little pickup. Interesting, he tries to set a web. Oh my god.
Hit in the corner.
This may be a dead spider.
Ooh, there it is.
Well, it is now.
Got one more opportunity there, and Conundrum got through nonetheless. Ooh, there's the counter.
Oh my god, he is not going to sugarcoat it.
Conundrum's ready for it. Trading blows. Ooh, gets in. Taking the momentum back.
Alright.
Conundrum takes the first game.
Alright, Conundrum, you now have to win the set. Because if you lose the set, your team ends on 13 points, and that's kind of spooky. That's not very chill.
Yeah, we don't like 13, but still 13's a huge
Oh,
number.
it's huge.
That's a pretty substantial.
When most sets in KSLs come down to like 10 points, 9 points, 11 points, 9 points.
Yeah, gonna put their team up in a very favorable position.
Ooh, that's a big open.
Drives Chari into the corner. Oh, punishes that button. Combo, Chari gets the side swap. And the spider web's down.
Gets the throw, sets up the web, goes for the overhead, sets it again.
Could see Chari set something up big here, but Conundrum gets out. Big button, big low attack, gets out. Found an opening and went for it.
Oh my god! Just lets it rip around start.
You know, sometimes you're ready for it.
I'm loving this this dash blocking from Conundrum though. This man has played movement tutorial 5-1 advancing with a approaching guard. Approaching with an advancing guard.
An infamous tutorial.
Yeah.
I showed that one to my wife. I was like, look at this crap. She's just like, what were you supposed to do?
You were supposed to subscribe to save it. Alright.
Ooh, gets the hit.
2-3-6
Suddenly a
C.
very close round.
Catching the dashing C, throw tech, dash up throw.
Oh, one more hit. There it is. Conundrum takes the set.
Did you know that Enkidu has as good of a throw range as Wagner?
You cut off there.
Has as good of a throw range as Wagner.
Yeah, okay. I could see it.
He's got that.
Every time you say, did you know, you make me think I'm about to learn something terrifying. That's not so bad, actually.
That is actually terrifying.
That's
That's pretty terrifying.
Our match is complete with Natural Born Chillers. No, relative to everything else, that's not so bad. Our match is complete. Natural Born Chillers wins it 14-6 over Iron Maiden. Congratulations to both teams. Well played.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, because tomorrow night we've also got some matches. They'll be at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, where the 4 teams that didn't play tonight will be playing, including your team, Holdback to Bark.
Oh, and I have possibly some hidden future knowledge about that set.
Oh, no.
Yes.
If you haven't yet, go check out the Matcherino. Go check out the Discord. We do events like this, and we also do offline brackets every Saturday and Sunday down at the Ike Box. Come on out. Support your locals.
You're stealing my plug.
Yeah.
You stole it from me.
I thought it would be fun.
Okay. We have been...
We'll see y'all next week.
SSF, Super Salem Fighters. I have been Holdback to Bark. My co-host has been Jazz Hands. And we will see you all tomorrow at 7.
Yes.